The Holy Warrior, with a sworn oath to those they feel to protect, is the Paladin. With the only class whose job gauge is spent on mitigations for not only themselves, but their party members as well. We're gonna go straight in, and the first one that uses the job gauge, Sheltron. A straight 15% mitigation for 6 seconds, and a recast of 5 seconds. It later upgrades to Holy Sheltron, adding a shield and a hot, as well as adding more mitigation. This uses 50 oath gauge. Though it only applies to another party member, intervention is just the same as Sheltron, but to another target. So slam it on a party member and tell them to stop dying. This also is buffed if you are actively using Rampart or Sentinel, or Guardian when it's upgraded later, and uses the same amount of gauge as Sheltron. Then we have our long mitts. Sentinel, a straight 30% for 15 seconds, coming back in 2 minutes. It evolves to Guardian later on, increasing the mitt to 40% and giving you an additional shield. Then Bulwark, which blocks incoming attacks for 10 seconds and is back up in 90 seconds. Remember that block does not work like a normal mitigation and can nullify up to 25% if conditions are ideal. Finally, the flashy one, Passage of Arms. Block rate hits 100%, and your party behind you takes 85% of the damage from all sources. This is also one of the few channeling actions in the game, with a max duration of 18 seconds, and it comes back up in 2 minutes. Ancillary mitts. Shield Bash. Does damage and stuns. It's also a GCD, so use it as much as you can during packs. Cover. Our last mitigation that uses Oath Gauge, where all damage meant for another party member goes to you instead, using 50 gauge and is back up in 2 minutes. Divine Veil, which heals the whole party and gives a shield for the whole party for 30 seconds and is back up in 90 seconds. Finally, Clemency, a straight heal that, when used on another party member, gives you 50% of the healing you give them. This uses 2000 MP and is a GCD. Then we have Paladin's Invul, Hollowed Ground. The simplest of the invulnerabilities in the game. For 10 seconds, you just stop taking damage. This unfortunately comes at the cost that it takes 7 minutes to become ready to use again. Until next time, fellow tanks.